and happy?
Always happy.
The highlight of the Highveld summer season takes place at Turffontein on Saturday the 27th of November. And this year, the Summer Cup is sponsored by World Sports Betting. And there are two extremely important pointers to this particular race of group status. One of them is the Grade 2 On a Mission Mile, proudly sponsored by Allied Steel Road this year. And that was won by Bingwa from the stable of Dory Sham. Beautifully ridden by Chase Majan and owned by the Stonebridge family. Very, very good win. In that race, Asterix was second. He subsequently came out and ran third in the Victory Moon, which was won by Sparkling Water from the Mike de Kock stable. So those are the two most important races. But we think that it is worth taking note of another race that was run on Victory Moon Day, and that was race number 4, which was won by the champion 3-year-old filly of South Africa, and her name, of course, is War of Athena. She's a daughter of active war, and she carried 62 kilograms to an absolutely facile victory over some decent fillies. She absolutely smashed them. We've come out to Raankjesfontein to chat to her trainer Paul Matchett to find out how she pulled up and to see her go through her paces, and obviously look forward to the big day. And in due course, we'll be chatting to Sean Terry, we'll be chatting to Mike de Kock, and of course we'll be chatting to Dory Sham. And any other trainers that we think might have lively chances of landing the booty in Gauteng's premier horse race of the summer season for 2021. Paul, there's nothing that people love more than getting behind the scenes, and obviously War of Athena has become a very public filly. I'm not even sure that you were expecting her to win the way she did when she returned after a lengthy break from last year and carrying 62 kilograms, giving the champion 2-year-old filly 10 full kilograms.
Yeah, Andrew, obviously it's quite a worry. You know, the 2-year-old filly is an Equus Awards winner, and so is Athena, as everyone knows. But to give weight away, you know, you have to respect the weight advantage that the youngster had. But maybe it's just a bit too soon to see that. You know, Athena's in her prime now, and tough campaigner. And I know in the olden days many good horses used to run with 62 and even more, some of them. I mean, coming from Zimbabwe, the great horses like Conray, Strike It Rich, the Toff, they used to win with 64 kilos on their backs in features, never mind prep runs. But getting back to Athena, it made her look like she was carrying the 52 kilos instead of 62. And she's come out the race very well.
Pundits will tell you that they always worry about the second run after the rest, but it all depends on how fit she was before the race and what the race took out of her. And clearly, visually, it doesn't look like the race took anything out of her.
That's right. Look, her prep was good. We managed to get her a couple of grass gallops under her belt. You know, obviously being in the paddock for 2 months, and then the prep was 2 months to get her fit. Like I said, the prep went very well. So she wasn't... she had enough work to win a race like that, and I wouldn't want to put her in a race being underdone, otherwise that could put them backwards, you know. So she was fit and well, and the only thing, she was carrying extra weight, which is understandable. As we all get older, we carry more condition around our mid-drift.
So you think you carry a bit more weight now to the track than you did when you were training hard out?
Yeah, before, Andrew, when I crossed the tracks, I could jump over the fences. Now I have to go under the fences, so definitely as you get older, weight catches up with you, and it's harder to lose. The race that she ran, she's definitely trimmed up afterwards, and like I said, taken the race very well.
There are no blemishes in her whole career. Anybody who tells me that the Garden Province was a blemish doesn't know their racing, for the simple reason that any filly that goes from 1.5 miles of the Oaks back to 10 furlongs for the Woolhavington, come to Durban, go back to Joburg, come back again, with Muzi Yeni, by his own admission, not really on song that day. That's no blemish.
Yeah, she wasn't disgraced. It is obviously disappointing for myself and the connections. You know, with the status that she has, we know she's a champion. And Gravel, it can be a tricky race course to ride at. You know, it doesn't always suit the best horses. You know, a good horse can get beaten there. So the Summer Cup is our main aim. It's on the track, a good galloping track. It's a good test of a racehorse. The better horse and the fittest horse on the day wins. So that sort of track, she as you know, she loves Turfentine, and the Summer Cup is definitely on the cards.
The weight structure favours the good horse this year. The spread is not as big as it has been, and she will get, if I'm correct, 2.5 kilos from Malmoose. Is that right?
I think that works out about correct. So I think got the green light, and Malmoose will be at the top of the weight structure there, and then we'll just be behind that. And like I say, the lesser horses don't have a big weight advantage.
So they'll be under sufferance.
Definitely, it suits the better horses.
As Dean Canamay and Peter Canamay before always used to say, a bad draw is a bad draw. But we do know that Ella de Vittoria, the superstar that she was, won from draw 20 at Turffontein. You don't want to pull a bad draw, but it's not insurmountable over 2,000 metres at Turffontein.
That's right. You know, you have a long back straight to overcome, and gaps do open. So you know, we would like a decent draw. If we don't get a good draw, it is a bit of a hindrance, but it's you can overcome it.
To put the lid on it, Paul, you've trained some outstanding horses, and you did say to me on Saturday, the day before your birthday, unsolicited, that this is the best you've ever trained, and her record speaks for itself.
That's right. You know, just she has all the assets of a champion: temperament and ability and conformation. That is what champions are all about. And like I said, I've trained many good horses, but this filly is outstanding.
So Paul Matchett is a happy man going into the Summer Cup at this stage of the game.
We're happy at the moment. We'll be happier after the race when we win it.
250 metres out, they put lots of obstacles in front of her, lots of challenges in front of War of Athena, but here she is. She's won every battle so far. She's 100 metres away from glory. Sparkling Water trying her utmost, but War of Athena's absolutely joking with him. War of Athena won the Volkerbos Triple Tiara, and how? Sparkling Water second, Netta third, then came Magical Flight. What a filly. If there were any doubts, look how she's won the margin. Might be a length and a half, but she absolutely toyed with him.